Hey everyone, it's Jackie Shulkin. I wanted to make a really quick video for you guys to talk about primary elections and how you can employ the use of strategy if you're not sure what to do. And also, I'd like to announce that I've suspended the series on American government and civic participation for a couple weeks, but that series will be resumed not next Friday, but the following Friday. That series will resume. And right now, I'm going to show you a couple things about the primaries and my suggestions. So here we are on the Google homepage, google.com, and I'm gonna type in a search real quick. Okay, and I'm gonna type in who is winning the primaries. Okay, so here we have presidential primaries, Republican and Democratic. Okay, so here it says the person in the lead right now is Donald Trump. Next in line we have Ted Cruz, then Marco Rubio, and then Kasich. Okay, so delegates won, it says, and it says 1,237 are needed for the nomination to be the Republican candidate. So right now we see Donald Trump with a very strong lead. Cruz also hanging in there, but Trump clearly, right now is in the lead. Okay, and if we go to Democratic, it says delegates won, 2,383 needed for nomination. Okay, and it says pledged delegates and super delegates. So right here, there is a little explanation, and it says pledged delegates are based on state primary results, while superdelegates can support any candidate. Okay, so currently we see that Hillary Clinton is in the lead. In this case, the Democratic Party has only two candidates right now in the race. The Republicans, as we just saw, have a couple more. So we have Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders here, and Hillary Clinton in the lead. So here's the thing with primaries, and it depends on what state you are in. Some states have open primaries, which means that you can vote in both primaries and you don't necessarily need to be affiliated with any political party. In states that have closed primaries, you have to affiliate yourself to a political party, even if you're not a part of that party. It's just for the purposes of the primary election, and the point is you only get to vote in one primary. So you either vote in the Republican primary or in the Democratic primary. So states with closed primaries are a little bit more complicated. So for instance, let's say that you are really passionate about a certain candidate, you really want them to win, okay? So what you would do in that case is say you are in favor of Trump or Cruz. You would affiliate yourself to the Republican Party and then you would vote for that candidate. Likewise, if you preferred either Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders, you would affiliate yourself to the Democratic Party and you would vote for that candidate. However, if you are more of an independent voter or you're not sure yet, here's another strategy that you can use. Let's say that there's one candidate that you really, 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 really hate. Okay, so let me put an example of Ted Cruz, for instance, just as an example. Okay, so if you really don't like Ted Cruz, right now you probably wouldn't be that worried because Donald Trump is in the lead. However, you would have to see how this whole thing progresses, and if you start seeing that Cruz is like getting up to or catching up to Donald Trump, then it would make more sense for you to affiliate to the Republican Party and vote for Donald Trump. Likewise, if you really, really, really hate Donald Trump, then right now you would be very concerned that he is in the lead and you would affiliate to the Republican Party and vote for Ted Cruz. Okay. And same thing goes with the Democratic Party. Right now, Hillary Clinton is in the lead, Bernie Sanders is not. So if you really hated one of these candidates, for instance, Hillary Clinton, you would be concerned that she's in the lead, and you would probably, your best bet would be to affiliate to the Democratic Party and vote for Bernie Sanders. So, yes, also, it's really a matter of strategy and either making sure that the candidate that you want, if you have your heart set on a candidate, then you would want to vote for that person. However, if you really love one candidate in one party and really hate one candidate in the other party, and you're following this news and you see that the candidate that you are in favor of is really winning, is doing great, and there's no way they could lose, then it would be a better idea perhaps to vote against the candidate that you dislike. If you're not sure who you want to vote for, but you really dislike a particular candidate, then you would try to vote against them so that they don't gain their party's nomination. I hope this makes sense. Now, obviously, if you're in an open primary state, you don't have to think about any of these issues because what you would do is you would vote for the candidate that you like best in each party, and you wouldn't have to have your mind on all these strategy games. Okay, so this video is mainly like for closed primary states, and you would need to find out based on the rules about elections in your state, if it's open primary, closed primary, how it works. Some states, if you are unaffiliated, you're allowed to declare party affiliation on the same day of the primary. However, if you have to change your affiliation, you might have to do it a certain time before. So this is all information that you should be aware of and that you should have in mind, so when it comes time to vote, that you don't say, whoops, I didn't do this, so now I can't, or whatever, you would try to avoid that. So, in conclusion, I hope that this video maybe can shine some light on primary elections, how they work, I guess, strategy you could use if you really have no idea what you're going to do as far as primaries go. Primaries are pretty important because they, they determine who's going to end up on the ticket in the general election. So, you should try to pay attention to how these primaries are going. And if your state hasn't already voted, you're obviously at an advantage. If your state has already voted, this video is sort of late, and I do apologize for that, but I did need these numbers here to demonstrate the principles or the concepts that I'm talking about. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you have any questions, make sure to let me know in the comments, and in a couple weeks I will be resuming with the series about American government and civic participation, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Bye, guys!